First announced in late January of 2023, Superman will be released in the theaters July 11th, 2025. This monumental project is going to be the start of DCU, a cinematic universe run by James Gunn. Okay, technically Creature Commandos is the start of the DCU, but Superman has miles more momentum, so we're just gonna roll with that. Anyways, we know quite a bit about this film, like details from James Gunn, pictures of them filming, and toy titles. There's a lot to unpack here, and to make sure the video is organized, I've divided everything into 5 different sections. So, enjoy, and let's get started. Number 5, The Big Bang. Right now, I'm going to touch on how it will start the DCU. James Gunn has told us repeatedly that we are going to be dropped into an already established universe. This is why Superman will not be the only hero in the film. He will be joined by characters like Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, and Metamorpho, just to name a few. This is fantastic, since it feels like most superhero films nowadays just like throw superheroes into our world, but this time we get to see a world where they have existed for centuries. Another positive about Superman beginning the DCU is that Superman is one of the main characters who comes to mind when someone says DC. One of the reasons for the DCEU's failure was that a lot of the people were not fans of Man of Steel, and because of that, they didn't want to check out Zack Snyder's other projects. But this will hopefully be different, since it seems they have a more Superman-esque theme. I trust the people working on the film, and if it is high quality enough, the chance of future DCU failing is lowered immensely. Speaking of people working on the film, that leads directly to my next point. Number 4, the talent. This film has a pretty stacked crew. We got James Gunn, who directed the Guardians film, the Suicide Squad, and he wrote the Scooby-Doo films. Okay, that wasn't a super important credit, but he also hired David Corenswet as Superman, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, and so many more. I tell you this to prove that the film has a stacked group of individuals working on it. The sheer talent all going to one united film will definitely result in success. No matter how you slice it, the people working on the film dictate how good it will be. Not just the director, not just the actor, but everyone involved. Okay, I don't mean to diss the Snyderverse, but while they did have this supremely talented director, Zack Snyder, with actors literally born to play their role, the direction they brought the DCU in was not good. But it seems like James Gunn has put plenty of time into thinking how he can perfectly execute the DCU. All this to say, I think the skill invested into Superman will pay off tremendously. However, let's actually talk about the film itself and what's in it. Number 3, the material. Recently, a report was released which potentially revealed some things that would be in the film, like Ultraman and a baby kaiju. Even if that isn't true, what else we've heard just makes this film sound like a certified banger. Like Superman not as a god, but as a genuinely good person in this world of corporate heroes. It's like Reverse Kingdom Come, which works so well. It feels like this could be a mix of a modern interpretation with the classic Superman we know and love. I'm also glad James Gunn said that Lex is the main antagonist. Like, sure, Ultraman and the Engineer can still be in the film as side villains, but Luthor needs to come back. He's one of DC's best villains, so having him there is a must. But since we haven't gotten a teaser or anything, we don't have much to go off, except for filming, which is our next point. Number 2, the filming. From what they filmed publicly, this looks a lot more epic than I thought it would be. Like, pretty much everything they filmed outside seemed to be battle related. I mean, it definitely won't be a cinematics Man of Steel, but they can still make it pretty epic. Also, I like how Superman seems to hold himself, like the way he talks to others, him saving people. Like, yup, that's Superman. Also, Metropolis looks so much more dope than what we got in Man of Steel, which was literally just a regular city. I would love to talk about this more, but there's not a lot since they haven't really filmed anything outside that could be considered a spoiler. However, I finally want to talk about how good I think the film will do. Number 1, result. I made it clear I think this film is going to be a banger, and I also do think that it's going to do well financially. This film has a super good rap on the internet, and if word of mouth spreads positivity about it, then yeah, we're cooking. Plus, for the marketing, James Gunn himself is working on it, which shows he knows the film's success is only as good as how it's presented. I mean, it does have a lot of films that they go up against, but I definitely think it can do it. Superman is a very popular character. People will still watch his movie. Overall, I'm super hyped for this film. I've watched its progress, and it feels like the cinematic universe will have a huge advantage solely because this Goliath precedes everything. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.